2012 Olympian and the 2012 boxing captain. Ladies and gentlemen, undefeated, please welcome Luke Action Jackson.
And fighting out of Sydney, the 2012 captain of the Olympic boxing team, Luke Action Jackson, again trained by Billy Hussein.
Bout number 3 of the evening, Western Alliance 11 seasons beatings. 4 by 3 minute rounds in the lightweight division. Proudly brought to you by Raimondo's Restaurante and Punish Fight Gear. When the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Mr. Bill Seth. Firstly, to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Amir Ranjar from Ranjar Fitness Academy. Official weight 57 kilograms even. Standing 5 feet 4 inches tall. He has a distinguished amateur record of being a 4-time national Polish champion and a two-time European amateur champion, age 20 and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight wearing the black shorts with a white trim. He is the pride of Krakow in Poland. He has had one fight. Please welcome Mateusz Golszjtan. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Billy Hussein from the Body Punch Club. Official weight, 59 kilograms even. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Sydney, New South Wales, via way of Hobart, Tasmania. Tonight wearing the black shorts with the grey and white trim. Undefeated. 2 fights for 2 wins, 1 by way of knockout. A 2012 Olympian and the 2012 Australian boxing captain. Please welcome Luke Action Jackson.
Very impressive matchup, this bout number 3, proudly brought to you by Raimondo's Restaurant and Punish Fight Gear. Referee Bill Seth just giving the fighters their final instructions, 4 3-minute rounds. 4-time amateur Polish champion, 2-time European champion, Mateusz Golszjtan taking on Action Luke Jackson.
Seconds out, round 1.
And both boys looking very well put together.
Jackson, captain of the Olympic team, that's high praise, isn't it?
Mate, you can't get any higher than that, so it's expect to see some fireworks here in centering.
And a proud Tasmanian. We've also got Daniel Gill going really good at the moment. Tassie got George Bailey in the cricket. Of course, it was Ricky Ponting. So
Ricky who? He's gone, mate. He's done now.
There must be something in the water over in Tasmania. They are producing good sportsmen.
They certainly are. Jackson now based out of Sydney, but I tell you what, for the size of Australia, we pump out some world-class athletes in pretty much every sport. Right now in centering, as you said, the Australian boxing captain from the 2012 Olympics.
And he had to make the move, Jackson, really. At 28 years of age, he had to make the move into the pros, didn't he?
Well, he's had 2 fights for 2 wins in the pro ranks. One of those by way of knockout, so... But Mateusz, only 20 years of age and the 4-time Polish champion. So he's no doubt got some skill behind him. He's got an impressive Muay Thai background as well, so he knows what it's about in centering. Height and reach advantage going the way of Jackson. There's that body shot from Jackson again.
It's Billy Hussein's trademark as a trainer. Just about put the pad right on the right on the edge of the body there. I remember Nadal Hussein, his brother too. Gee, he's a terrific body puncher. And of course Hussey as well. Fought for multiple world titles, fought Arce.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of power in the hands of Mateusz at the moment. His body shots from Jackson are finding their mark. If you're watching this on Fight Sports, big thanks to Ty Coleman and David Letizia, CDL Boxing Promotions. This is Season Beatings, the last event of 2013. And Western Alliance number 12 returns to the Kingsway Sporting Complex in Manly on the 22nd of March 2014. Jam-packed card featuring a lot of WA talent. There'll be about 10 professional fights on the card. Contact CDL Boxing Team to reserve your tickets. You can contact them on info@cdlboxing.com.au or like them on Facebook as well. You'll get all the latest updates on their Facebook page, the progression of the boxes, giveaways, prizes, a whole lot more. So Facebook, CDL Boxing Promotions.
Jackson going to work here. He's really starting to sit on his punches, give some good angles, and really working away nicely.
Very impressive first round there from Jackson, and gave a bit of a push to referee Golszjtan as he was walking back into the corner as well. I'd just like to see Mateusz just step it up a little bit in this second round. Didn't look like he had a lot of
Seconds out, round 2.
Just a formidable figure in centre ring though is Jackson. Can you see the Polish fighter, Peter, causing any trouble here to Luke Jackson?
Look, he's surviving. You've got to give him that. He's taken a lot of good shots, the Polish fighter, and he hasn't buckled yet. He's given Jackson the rounds he needs early in his career for development, and basically doing his job as an opponent. He doesn't look dangerous. There's nowhere near anywhere where you could say he's got any dangerous punch that's going to worry Jackson, but he's surviving and he's moving around and he's making it hard for Jackson to score his punches. But saying that, Jackson does look good. He's landed some big body shots on him. Good step across angles from Jackson, and of course we mentioned he's an Olympian captain, so he's got a great amateur background.
Yeah, he's just so crisp and clean with his shots. He's not wasting anything. You can see he's setting up with the uppercut and then just trying to finish it off with the body shots.
He's basically doing whatever he wants out there. He's just walking up doing whatever he wants. Couldn't be more impressive right at this stage.
Yeah, the Polish boy really needs to step up and do a little bit more. Throw caution to the wind, Peters. Coming towards the end of this second round, he really needs to start stepping it up now.
Saying that though, Jackson's been very good. He's well balanced, good head movement, and his body punch has been very good.
Oh, nice straight body shot there from Jackson.
Some interesting fights ahead for Jackson. At closing in on 29 years of age, as we mentioned, a decorated Olympian and now undefeated professional. Some real interesting fights, including ball.
Yeah, we've got a wealth of talent, Peter, on the scene here in Australia, and tell you what, Ty Coleman and David Letizia at CDL Boxing Promotions, they've got no problems flying in fighters from interstate as well or overseas. So becoming one of the premier fight cards in Australia. So 10 seconds ago in this second round, and again, no trouble at all from the Polish fighter. Big, heavy hands there from Jackson to finish this second round.
This, to me, looks almost not to go the distance.
End of round 3, 3 down, 1 to go. Proudly brought to you by Raimondo's Restaurante and Punish Fight Gear.
Very impressive round that one was as well, Pete. And as you said, doesn't look like
Seconds out.
The Polish fighter really has a lot.
Round 3.
Yes, round 3, so 2 down, 2 to go. Big thanks once again to Punish Fight Gear and Raimondo's Restaurant.
How much more can our Polish mate Mateusz take? I mean, he's taken a lot of wicked body shots. How long can he keep going? Can he last another round?
But I don't know. You can already see in this third round he's stepping up his work rate, but there's not a lot behind his shots, and Jackson's just picking him apart at will.
This is good learning for Jackson. Again, he needs a round inside the centre ring as a professional, and Needs opponents like this just to, get him thinking, get him working and stepping up, because there's some big fights for Jackson in 2014.
Really, the Polish fighter's not giving him much opposition, so Jackson's really able to tee off at will, work his combinations. He's got some power loaded up in those hands as well. So the four-time Polish amateur champion, two-time amateur European champion is Golszjtan, but he's not showing it here at the moment.
Nice left hook there from Jackson. Right hand. Oh, I don't think this is going to go much longer, Bushy.
Yeah, Jackson's just starting to load up. Referee Bill Seth about to put an 8 count on.
3, 4,
This could be the beginning of the
5,
end, Bushy.
6,
Mate, we've seen it in the first
7,
two bouts so far, and
8.
the pole looking a little bit worse for wear. I suppose it's just a question now, does Jackson want to finish him off in this third round? And I think the answer to that one might be yes, and he's starting to really load up the shots. That's better counter fighting from the pole.
Look, I think the pole can survive the round if, he's gritting on the mouth guard. He's pretty tough, as you see. He's got a good amateur background. He's slid across the ring there, but he's just surviving, isn't he? And that's the name of the game for him right at the moment.
And it's almost like the punches of Jackson just sort of forced him backwards, and he didn't look like he had a lot of grip on the soles of his boots, but Jackson just doing what he pleases here in the centre ring. Bill Seth keeping a close eye.
But saying that, I've been impressed with the pole. He's had a go. He's taken a lot of shots. He hasn't wilted yet. He seems to still be upright. For how long, no one knows. But, he has had a go.
Yeah, well, mate, 10 seconds to go in this third round, and he'll come out to see the fourth. Had a bit of a buzzer going on
End
there.
of round
Both boys
3.
stopped. Referee Bill Seth told him to keep going till the bell, but that's 3 down, 1 to go. About 3 of the evening.
Seconds out.
So the fourth and final round proudly brought to you by Raimondo's Restaurant and Punish Fight Gear.
Fourth and final round.
Fight gloves, of course, are Punish Fight Gear gloves. So big thanks to the boys behind Punish Fight Gear, getting behind the fight game. If you're in the pole's corner, Peter, what advice do you give him? Do you just tell him to hang on, or does he throw caution to the wind?
It's the last round. He needs a knockout to win. I don't know how he can score a knockout. He's basically just not, maybe not get hurt. It looks like he could have been getting stopped this round as well, because Jackson's looking for a knockout here.
Yeah, Bill Seth, another 8 count applied here. And there really isn't a lot that the pole can do at the moment. Jackson's just
he's
overwhelming
outgunned.
it.
He's outgunned. Too big, too strong right at the moment. If he lasts the distance, it's going to be a massive achievement. I can't see him lasting the distance on what we've seen the last few rounds, but funny things can happen.
Yeah.
Big body shots now from Jackson. He's really starting to tee off.
Yeah, I think he wants to finish it in this fourth round now as Luke Action Jackson.
Well, he wants a KO to his name, and that's the name of the game here in the pros, isn't it? The KO.
Yeah, he's had 2 fights, 2 wins, one of those coming by way of knockout, and I reckon Bill Seth keeping a good close eye on him. He's not fighting back the pole, so it's just a matter of how much more punishment he can take, or will Bill Seth let him take that punishment. You can just hear through our effects microphone, Luke Jackson really loading up those shots. Billy's saying in the corner, just saying on him, get on him. He wants his young charge to finish off the pole. And a near capacity crowd here too at the Kingsway Indoor Stadium, so full credit to CDL Boxing Promotions once again. Yeah, now there you go. Referee Bill Seth waved it off. He thinks
it's all over.
Taken enough. He's saying he's okay, but really there was nothing coming back. So a good call there from referee Bill Seth, Peter.
It's always better to stop it one punch too early than one punch too late.
Yeah, no, perfectly put in a big win there, an impressive win to Luke Action Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bill Seth puts a stop to this contest. 2 minutes and 7 seconds into the fourth and final round. Your winner and still undefeated, Luke Action Jackson. Big round of applause to Mateusz Golszjtan, coming a while away from Poland. Name to look out for.
Impressive performance there, Luke Jackson, and a big 2014 coming his way.
Congratulations there, Luke. It was a bit of a tough fight. Very hard to work out that European style. Tell us a little bit about the action.
Yeah, look, he's a very tough opponent. That's my third opponent in the last couple of weeks with a few changes. But he stepped up and he come over to fight and was able to take me 4 rounds. And, you know, I listened to my coach, Billy, and we just kept breaking him down.
At what stage did you feel that you had control over the fight? Because obviously he was a very unorthodox customer. He was switching as well. And pretty much he made you work hard for the money tonight.
Yeah, look, I felt in control after the first couple of seconds of the first round. Just took my time and could tell that it was on my terms. And I just took my time and placed my shots.
I have to ask the question, obviously there for the general fan who comes along and the casual fan. When you do knock down someone after that first round, can you get a little bit keen and overextend where you do run that risk of actually getting hurt yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Look, a couple of times I got caught my chin in the air throwing punches and my coach Billy told me to stay low. But it's still learning. I had a lot of amateur fights, over 100 amateur fights, but this is only my third professional fight and it's a new game and that's why I chose it, so I can learn again.
Now, I'm sure you'd like to thank your cornermen here tonight, friends and family as well, who are watching you out there as well.
Yeah, first off, I'd just like to thank Ty from CDL Boxing Promotions, bringing me over from Tasmania and putting me on and making me feel like a world champion. He's really looked after me. I'd love to come back. David Letizia, he's fighting tonight. Good luck and thanks for having me. My coach Billy Hussain, my manager Michael Tamura, Dave Hegarty, our cup man. My promoter Adam Woolcock, he's in Japan with Tim Hunt. I hope they go well tonight. And my father for helping me out every day. So thanks very much. And Perth, thanks for coming out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Luke Action Jackson.